Alright, so let's look at another example finding the derivative of a function using the definition. I've got about 8 examples I'm going to work. Each example is going to have its own video, and this would be video 1, video 2, all the way down to video 8. This video we're working number 7, but check out the other ones. So let's get started. So the definition, it's the derivative of a function is f prime of x is equal to the limit as h goes to 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x, all that over h. Alright, so let's come down here. Let's look at example 7. Let's write the formula here. So I've got limit as h goes to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x, all that over h. Alright, so we have the derivative is equal to the limit as h goes to 0. Now, f of x plus h. Now, everywhere there's an x, I'm going to replace it with x plus h. So that's 2x, and in the place of x, I'm going to put x plus h. And then plus 1. See, 2x plus h, 2 times x plus h plus 1 over x, and in the place of x, I'll put x plus h, and then plus 3. And then that's minus f of x, which is just this. That's 2x plus 1 over x plus 3. And then all that is over h. Now, we've got to simplify this. We've got to get this h out of the denominator. So, looking at this, well, that's just a complex fraction. We can look at the h as being over 1. So if I look at the denominators, this one, and then the 1, well, my common denominator is x plus 3 times x plus h plus 3. That's my common denominator. And I'm going to take the common denominator and I'm going to multiply it to each term. So we get the limit as h goes to 0, and that's going to be the common denominator, which is x plus 3 times x plus h plus 3 times this. Now what I'm going to do here, instead of writing 2 parentheses x plus h, I'm going to go ahead and distribute the 2. Let me get rid of that 1 there. And so that's 2x plus 2h plus 1 over x plus h plus 3. Okay. Alright, minus, and then the common denominator, x plus 3 times x plus h plus 3 times this term, 2x plus 1 over x plus 3. And then all that over h times the common denominator, x plus 3 times x plus h plus 3. Okay, and look, I know this looks like a lot, but all I did is I wrote the common denominator next to each term. That's all I did. Okay, all right, so let's see. Well, this cancels, and the x plus 3's cancel. So let's see what we've got. We've got, whoop. Alright, I don't know, I guess I accidentally hit something. Alright, well, we're back. So that equals the limit as h goes to 0 of x plus 3 times 2x plus 2h plus 1 minus, and then we've got 2x plus 1 times x plus h plus 3 all that over h times x plus 3 times x plus h plus 3. Alright, so now we get to multiply all this out. So you remember how to multiply a binomial and a trinomial? So I'll multiply the x times each term and then the 3 times each term. And then same thing here, the 2x times each term and then the 1 times each term. Alright, so we've got the limit as h goes to 0. Now the x times each term, 2x squared plus 2xh plus x plus 6x plus 6h plus 3. Alright, and hopefully I didn't make a careless mistake somewhere. Alright, minus, and now this one. So that's going to be 2x squared plus 2xh plus 6x, and then the 1 plus x plus h plus 3. And see, it's minus this, so you've got to make sure you put that in parentheses. Okay, and that's over h times x plus 3 times x plus h plus 3. Alright, so now I'm going to have to distribute the negative. And so that is equal to limit as h goes to 0, 2x squared plus 2xh plus x plus 6x plus 6h plus 3 minus 2x squared minus 2xh minus 6x minus x minus h minus 3. All that over h times x plus 3 times x plus h plus 3. And I know this would add together. I know that. But I think, see, the x and the 6x's, they'll cancel out, so it don't really matter. Alright, so the 2x squared and the 2x squared go out. And then I've got 2xh and minus 2xh. I've got x and minus x. I've got 6x and 6x. And then let's see, there's 6, let's see, the 3's cancel out. And I'm left with 6h minus h. And so that's going to be the limit as h goes to 0. And that's just what, 5h over h times x plus 3 times x plus h plus 3. And then look at that. The h's cancel out. And I'm left with the limit as h goes to 0 of 5 over x plus 3 times x plus h plus 3. And then we'll plug the 0 in for h. So that's 5 over x plus 3 times x plus 0 plus 3, which that is 5 over x plus 3 times x plus 3, which gives me 5 over x plus 3 squared. And so our derivative, f prime of x, is 5 over x plus 3 squared. Alright, so I hope this helped. Check out the other videos. Give me a like, share, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.